What is going on, everybody? Jedi from the block here, and today I'm bringing you a nice new Smite build. It's for Terra, the god that was just unraveled to you guys, and I thought I'd bring you guys a nice build to set her up because I've been playing with her a little bit here and there, and I found out some pretty decent builds with her. If you guys, would like to subscribe, drop a like, follow me at Jedi from the block at YouTube. I got more videos up there. All right, guys, let's get this started. So, if you're a Conquest player, you want to start off with Monolith. Then you want to move on to Force Nature, and then you want to use Crushing Earth. In that order, you want to do 3, 1, 2. That is the order you want to build because Monolith's going to help you put out the health, the damage per tick. And the reason why I said you get Force Nature next is because that ability will shatter the Monolith, causing damage with also inside of the enemies and stunning as well. Alright, so with the Crushing Earth, it's going to be good because what it does is it causes damage, and it gives you also a base shatter damage, and that's good too. So you're going to be doing a lot of damage with that too, and I'm going to show you here in this video later exactly what to do with that. So then you're going to be level 3, and now you're going to want to go up. You're going to want to move. You want to get same way, same basic build, Monolith. But then you're going to get your alt. Then you're going to go 2 or 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Then you just put your alt in there. Whenever you can get your alt, put that in there. Your alt is very useful as far as healing your teammates, taking back. The best thing about her alt is when an enemy gets hit, or when an enemy is hitting your teammates or you, after three basic successful hits on you, you get your life restored to a certain amount, which is very useful. Definitely can't wait to see what people do with her. Alright, so to get this started, normally I would go with boots, but because she is a tankier god and she's not necessarily meant to put out a whole lot of damage, she's got a lot of CC. You're meant to be in there to help. Now remember that with her, she's not going to do a lot of damage like you want. Yeah, her abilities are going to do damage, but they're not going to kill anybody like you're going to want. Yeah, you'll be able to kill a half-beaten god down, but you're not going to be able to 1v1 somebody. I mean, you'll be able to hurt them, but it won't happen. So, to start this off, I would definitely get the Warlock Sash because that's going to be a stackable item, and it's also going to give you 300 mana plus health. You definitely want to get that in there because what it's going to do is it's going to give you 5 stacks per god kill, and it's going to give you 1 stack per minion kill. What that does is give you 0.6 magical power, but it also gives you 3 health, and that's, pretty good if you think about it, because over 100 stacks, you're going to be set later on in game. So you're going to have that. Next up, now this is the choice you get to make depending on who you're playing and what you're playing against. So if you're playing against a lot of physical damage, which most of the times you are, definitely want to go with something around these areas, right? You want to definitely get like one of these physical protection items. Not me. I'm going to go with Mantle of Discord because what that's going to do is it's going to give me magical and physical protection with a cooldown reduction. And with when I hit 30% health, it sends out a shockwave, which that is an additional CC to add to your character, which you already have more than enough. So definitely get that. Now you're not having to worry about too much because honestly later on in the game I've seen multiple guardians or tanks or even regular warriors use Mantle of Discord and somehow become an unstoppable force. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. So now we're moving on. Definitely now later on in the game you're going to want to get Shoes of Focus. It's going to give you the mana and the cooldown reduction. Now you're at 25 cooldown. Your magical power is only at 80, but this is where we start flipping it around a little bit and start putting more damage in. But before that's done, we need to move in. We're going to get Rod of a Specialist or some stuff like that. I don't know what that is. Alright, so now that we have that, we should be sitting at like 2,700. No, we're at 2,950 health, which is really good right now for you. I mean, you're obviously, this would be like level 15 right about now. Around that area. I'd say 11 to 15. So now you're stacked with health. You should be able to help your team out a lot more. Now you have a lot of, you have a lot of health. You have some decent damage. Your protection as well, it's not bad, but it's good. I mean, you're at 144 for physical, and you're at 108 for magical, which is pretty good. It's not great, but it's not bad either. You're also substituting a lot for health. You get a lot of health in there. It's going to keep you tankier, but you're also getting your cooldowns, and you're getting a little bit of damage. So now we're moving along. We're going to get the next one. This is where it comes in a little bit of your choice. Now, Ethereal Staff is what I would like to use because it converts, your maximum health is converted to magical power. So you already have 2,950. Sorry, guys. And that's going to be converted by 2.5%. Now let's see what that does because that's going straight to magical power. Now you're at 268, and you're sitting at more than 300 health, or 3,000 health, 3,350 health. Now you're a tank, and you also have a little bit of damage in there. So now that you're super tanked, and you have your your max potential of damage. You have a choice in the matter here. You can either go with Lotus Crown, which will give you magical power, physical protection, and mana recovery. And what it does is any god affected by your ability heals gained by 20, and magical is regained, or magical protection is gained by, or magical protection and physical protection are increased by 20% for 5 seconds. This can only be activated, obviously, by one target in 10 seconds. It's really good. It's useful, but you're only getting 60 magical power. So that's where you get to choose. And you're getting more protection, but you already have more than enough protection to go through and storm and start taking hits. So, that being said, you could go with Rada Tahuti. That's going to increase your damage by 25% with an additional 125 magical power. Sitting at 492. Alright? That's what I would definitely do. This is the build that I would revert around, because this is what's going to cause the most damage for you. Yeah, you could go all damage items, but you're not going to be a tank. Obviously, you'll have more health than normal, but it's not going to do as much as you would like it to do. So let's check it out here. So now we want to go with relics. Definitely get meditation. You're a tank. You're going to support your team. When they're low, hit it up. Sanctuary, just to protect your own self. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here. So, with the combinations you're going to want to do is you're going to want to lay down your monolith, come in there with your one, it's Force Nature, come in, hit that. Now they're doing damage. Now your teammates, you'll be stunned, so your teammates are in there. You'll be able to help hit them up while they're being healed. He won't die from you, but he most likely will be dead from your enemies or your teammates. So now let's go in here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna let this Raw do a little bit of damage to me. That was his ult, and you see that I'm healing a little bit faster than his actual damage is being put out to me. He's barely breaking me down. Now this is just one-on-one, obviously. It wouldn't be like a 3v1, but normally you shouldn't be 3v1ing anyway. So we're gonna lay down monolith, Force of Nature, get it in there, set that up, crush him. There you go. Now, if you're facing multiple enemies, what's gonna happen is you're gonna destroy, one or two of them with your abilities, and your teammates are gonna be able to come in and just clinch on that. Like, you're gonna obviously, if you see your teammates in damage, hit your ult while you go in, hit that Force of Nature in there, monolith, crush. And you know what? To be honest with you, when I was playing earlier, I managed to steal three or four kills off of my teammates. I'm not saying I want to do that, but that damage over time, that tick damage, could take a kill from one of your teammates. So if you see one of your enemy or your teammates taking on an enemy and you throw that in there to help them, there's a good opportunity that you're gonna get that kill because of the tick damage. It's just one of those things that happens. You're not gonna be overpowering everybody or anybody with this god. She's just going to be in there and she's going to help reduce any type of damage that your teammates withstand. There, she's going to help stun. A lot of CC, like I said, a lot of CC. Now, another thing with her is with her ability that makes her so special is that her Force of Nature can use a double maneuver. So when you click with that monolith, I'll show you when it loads up. Your one allows you to use it one more time. It's a double charge, so I'll show you. And it also does put out enough damage too. So you see that? Just dominating. And she's very good at what she does, and that's a lot of CC. So guys, make sure you try that out. So that's that. Now I want to show you what she looks like if she was just full on damage and tank was gone and never existed. So we're gonna start this off with. I'm going to go with Shoes of Magi. Book of Chronos Pendant. Book of Tahuti. I always like that Book of Thoth. Always get Book of Thoth. If you ever go damage, that's probably your best bet. And the combo with Book of Thoth, always get Warlock Sash. Those two together will always benefit you in the greatest way possible. And you see you're still at 2,700 health, which is not bad. But it's not going to be the damage you want. So now you want to go with the Ethereal Staff because that's just going to give you, it's 2%, or 2.5 of maximum health. And you're going to build a little more health on there. So now you're sitting at 3,100 health, but you now have 693. So let's actually get rid of this and let's find something more damaging to put in there, shall we? Do that. We could do that. Trying to figure out what would be best for you. Oh, yes, indeed. Get that magical penetration. That's probably your best Obsidian Shard. Alright, let's try it out now. that you're doing a lot more damage, but you're also you're gonna take a lot more damage. You're not gonna be resistant to most damage that's gonna hit you in game, which is probably, I mean, it's not bad, but you gotta think that you want to do more damage than anything. I guess most people like that, but you're gonna want to put out the health. I mean, your team's gonna benefit more when you hit them with that, the healing. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today with Terra. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. Watch more of my other videos at YouTube at Jedi From The Block. It'd be much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate your